see a tomahawk side by side, cheering loud under the southern sky. The Braves are here, we rise, we fight. Atlanta Braves, we own the night. Swing for the fences, hearts ignite. Chop, chop, the rhythm never fades. We bleed the red, we are the Braves. Bases loaded, tensions high. Home run dreams, they touch the sky. The crowd erupts, the lights all gleam. This is Atlanta, this is our team. From the mound to the plate, every moment's great. Atlanta Braves, we own the night. Swing for the fences, hearts ignite. Chop, chop, the rhythm never fades. We bleed the red, we are the Braves. Rivals ducking, we don't just play, we make them fold. Atlanta Braves got hearts of gold. Chop on, raise that axe till the fight is won. Stand tall, we brave for life, we give it all. Red clay roots, deep and strong, from the A-town streets to the outfield song. We gone, we brave forever. Go, chop on.
What is going on, everybody? We are back for some Atlanta Braves baseball. Here's the Friday night showdown. Is game one of a 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves are red hot right now, looking to continue that feat, coming off of a sweep of the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'll get into starting lineups here very quickly. For the Rockies, they'll be batting first in the top half of inning number 1. McCarthy leads things off and plays left field. Carrig is in the 2-hole and plays center field. And Goodman is behind the plate doing the catching in the 3 spot. In the middle of the Colorado lineup, Rumfield is at first base. Willie Castro is at third. And Mickey Moniak is the DH in the 6-hole for the Rockies. Norby is at second base in the 7-hole. Veen is in right field in the 8, and Ezekiel Tovar, the shortstop, is batting in the 9. The starting pitcher today for the Rockies will be Tomoyuki Sugano, who has appeared in 23 games on the season, 12-7 record, and a 4.96 ERA. He's pitched over 120 innings on the season. And now for the Atlanta Braves, Drake Baldwin will lead things off in DH today for the Braves. Ozzie Albies is at second base in the 2-hole. In the 3, it's Matt Olson. He's playing first base today. Cleanup man for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. is in right. 5-hole hitter Michael Harris is in center. Mauricio Dubon is at third base, and he is in the 6-hole. Mike Yastrzemski in left field in the 7. In the 8-hole, we have Sean Murphy doing the catching today, and Hassan Kim gets another start after his heroics against the Dodgers 2 nights ago, and he is playing shortstop in the 9. And that has been the starting lineups for this game as we are about set for action from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome those of you joining. We had a good stream last night between the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Giants ended up winning on our stream a night ago. We had a good turnout as well in that game. But this game here from Truist Park in Atlanta, Grant Holmes will be the starting pitcher for the Braves as he runs out and takes the mound right now. So do the rest of the Braves on defense. They are wearing this jersey tonight. They're wearing their red jersey over their white pants with the red stripe down either side. The Friday night showdown from Truist Park in Atlanta. Let's take a look at Grant Holmes while we're waiting for the warm-up pitches to finish up. Grant Holmes on the season for the Braves has a 3.64 ERA, 25 games under his belt, 8-5 record, 123 2/3 innings pitched, 100 even strikeouts. Originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2014, he's got that nice mustache, the long hair, and he is getting ready to go. Made his debut back in 2024, so he spent 10 years down in the minor leagues before making his major league debut in the 2024 season. He will start the game for the Braves, 6', 226, and we are ready for action here in Atlanta, Georgia. Get the crowd noise going for us as McCarthy gets ready to stand into the batter's box. Colorado wearing purple uniforms today with black lettering and their gray road pants as we get set to go for this great game. Grant Holmes done with his warm-up pitches. Standing in first for the Rockies will be McCarthy, and we are set for baseball. He stands into the left-handed batter's box. Holmes makes contact with the rubber And we are about to get going. Grant Holmes gets his sign, comes set. He's a stretch pitcher. And the first pitch of the ball game is a fastball hit in the air to center field. Harris coming on, and he makes a good running catch to open things out. One pitch, one out for Grant Holmes. And a fine running catch by Michael Harris gets things going here for the Braves. What up, Sam? Now that's more like it. Well done on the jersey / shirt choice. Hail yeah. Braves, just don't tell CH. But it's a Freddie Freeman jersey. Don't tell it. Atlanta Braves legend, Freddie Freeman. So one pitch, one out. Here's the next pitch to Carrig, who fouls off a fastball and it goes out of play. It's 0-1. Hassan Kim getting another start at shortstop today, as we just mentioned. Mike Yastrzemski back in the starting defensive line for the Braves as well. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Carrick, swinging a line drive over the head of Riley at third, but foul. And the ball boy takes a tumble as he tries to field it. It's 0-2. Braves defensively in this game, it'll be Yastrzemski in left field, Michael Harris in center, and Acuna in right from left to right on the outfield. Infield is Riley, Kim, Olbies, and Olsen. Murphy behind the plate catching. Here's the 0-2 pitch, misses downstairs on a slider. And it's 1-2. Nice looking graphics. You know what, I'm a professional out here. Holmes is set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs again on a slider. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carrick is a .265 hitter on the season. In a battle here in the first inning. Stands back in left-handed batter's box. Home comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball, hit out of play down the left field line. They'll do it again. Can you pick up one of the nachos and pretend to eat one? Oh, there's not enough on this chip. Holmes comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, misses outside, ball 3 on a changeup, and it's full count. Here to Carrick. Game 1 of a 3-game set here from Truist Park in Atlanta between the Rockies and the Braves. Holmes comes set, and now time called at the plate by Carrick. He'll step out. This is great. So now we're back and ready to go. Holmes gets his sign, comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swing and a foul tip into the glove, strike 3. And Holmes gets a strikeout for the second out of this opening inning. And there's 2 away. 8 pitches in for Grant Holmes, and he gets his first strikeout. Good pitch. He was on a breaking ball at 87 miles an hour, right at the knees. Got the swing and miss, 2 away. Now that'll bring the next Rocky hitter to the plate. First pitch is fouled out of play, and it's 0-1. It is Goodman who fouls off the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Hunter Goodman, .252 average, 36 homers, 72 RBIs, one of the few bright spots in this Colorado offense. Game plus show, 2 nights in a row. Holmes comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back, and it's 0-2. Now Holmes is a strike away from getting back-to-back strikeouts to start this game. 2 nights in a row, I got you to do something. Hell yeah. Anytime, anytime. I'll be here all week. 10 pitches now in this first inning for Holmes. From the stretch comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He got it to chase it outside. It was a slider way outside, and he got the chase, and the Braves pitch a 1-2-3 inning behind Grant Holmes in the top of the first. And after half an inning of work, it's the Rockies 0 and the Braves coming to bat just underway from Truist Park in Atlanta. So good start for him. Grant Holmes, 11 pitches in that first inning is all it took. The Braves will send Baldwin, Olbies, and Olsen to the plate in the first inning. And if they get to the point, Acuna is the cleanup man. Hey, chat, can we get 100 people in here tonight? I am probably not for this game. Is Liam still gone, because I'll do the Giants game again tonight if he's still gone. But during this game, probably not. Almost all of the other games start basically at the same time, so we got a bunch of people live right now. I know Fitzy just went live, Sinbin just went live, CH just went live, and probably a bunch more people. Yes, he is all weekend. I might dabble in that game tonight then. Don't want to take it away from him if he's actually streaming, but if he's not streaming, I'll do it. Waiting for this game to come back from commercial halfway through the first inning here. And we are back. Drake Baldwin gets ready to stand into the left-handed batter's box to lead things off here for the Braves. Yeah, he said that in here as well. It's pretty cool. So we are set for the bottom of the first inning. Tomoyuki Sugano will be the starting pitcher today for Colorado, 4.96 ERA. And he winds, and the first pitch to Drake Baldwin misses outside, ball one, and the bottom of the first is underway here from Atlanta. Braves coming off of a big sweep over the Los Angeles Dodgers. They are red hot again after they struggled after a couple weeks. The All-Star break had passed. Here's the wind in the 1-0, swinging a high fly ball, but foul, and it's 1-1. Drake Baldwin in yesterday's game was the lone run support that Chris Sale got, and it was enough. He hit the very first pitch of the game out into the chop house in right field, and that was the only scoring for the rest of the game. Here's the wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball hit in the air to left field, straight away for McCarthy, who now drifts back and backpedals a little bit. That ball had some carry on it, but he gets back there to make the catch, and there's one away here in the home first. Rockies defensively, Jake McCarthy, Cole Carrig, and Veen from left to right in the outfield. The infield, Willie Castro, Ezekiel Tovar on the left side, Connor Norby and Rumfield on the right side, Goodman behind the plate, and then Sagano is on the bump. Can I pick who we redirect to tonight? Yeah, sure. I don't care. So here's Ozzie Albies. First pitch to him, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side towards the dugout, and it's 0-1. Albies, 256 hitter, 20 homers, 67 RBIs. Sugano gets his sign, the wind. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and it's on a splitter outside, and it's 0-2. Can I make a suggestion? Go for it, Sam. Albies calls time before this next pitch, readjusts the batting gloves, and stands back into the left-handed batter's box. Sagano gets his sign, the wind. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses outside, ball one. Bit of a lengthy delay in between pitches. Now Sagano's ready to go. The wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball on a fastball straight back. And they'll do it again at 1-2. The wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Little poke job goes foul down the left field line. No Jaguar Gator reason I can't handle the auctioneer. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen him too. Went into there and I'm like, holy crap, he's talking fast. Yeah, I agree with that. Here's the wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside, 2-2. Cutter at 90 miles an hour. They'll do it again. It sounds like he is I'm assuming that meant to say bargaining off plays. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a little chopper right side. Charging his Rumfield, the first baseman. Flips to Sagano, covering the bag. And he gets there for out number 2. So 3-1 on the putout. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Now that'll make way to Matt Olson, who will stand in here for Atlanta. Yeah, auto-corrected. Yeah. I got you. No, yeah, he talked really fast. Seemed like a good guy though, but yeah, I agree. So Matt Olson stands in here for the Braves. The Braves first baseman, 2 out, nobody aboard, bottom 1 here in Atlanta. Braves coming off of a 1-0 win last night against the Dodgers. Complete game shutout for Chris Sale. The wind and the first pitch to Olson misses inside on a sweeper, ball 1. Olson batting .259 on the season. Stands in here with 2 out in the bottom of the first. The wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball right down the middle, taken for a strike, and it's 1-1 to Matty O. But you got what I was saying. Yeah, for sure. The wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball ripped down the right field line, but it's going to go foul off the netting down the right field line, and it's 1-2 to Matt Olson. Lengthy pause in between pitches. Can't really tell what's going on, but now we're ready to go. Sagano winds. And the 1-2 pitch on the way misses down. 2-2 to Matt Olson. Nobody on, 2 out. Just underway here from Truist Park in Atlanta. No score. Braves down to their final strike here in the first inning. Matt Olson at the plate. Sagano gets his sign, the wind. And the Deuces Wild offering is downstairs, full count 3-2. Is it just me or is the Rockies logo overly purple? Are you talking about the one that I have right here? Or like the color maybe behind the COL? Here's the wind in the 3-2, swing and a miss, down goes Olson. And the inning comes to a close. Both teams go 1-2-3 in the first, and we move on to the second from Truist Park. No score. Might be a little too dark. Let's see. That's almost too late now. That better? It looks cool, but I just didn't believe it was that color. Oh, I don't care, Sam. It's fine. I was kind of thinking that myself anyway. I made it a little lighter. We'll go with that. We are back at the ballpark to start of the second inning. Holmes fires a slider. That's swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. The hitter is Rumfield. Rumfield, Castro, and Moniak here in the second inning for Colorado. The 0-1 pitch misses downstairs slider. Ball 1-1-1. 85 miles an hour there from Grant Holmes on the slider. Rumfield, 289 hitter on the season for Colorado. Holmes gets the sign, comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way high on a fastball, 94 miles an hour, misses, and it's 2-1. "13 homers, 60 RBIs for Rumfield. Holmes is set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way, breaking ball, outside corner, called a strike. Another 85 mile an hour slider, and it's 2-2. What do you think of the purple robe the Rockies players wear after home runs? I don't know. I've never actually thought about it before. I think they could do better. They can do better. Let's put it that way. Holmes is set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way misses inside fastball, 3-2, 94 miles an hour there from Holmes. I think they can get a little bit more creative with it. Holmes comes set, and the 3-2 pitch on the way misses outside, ball 4, and there's our first base runner of the ball game. A leadoff walk for Rumfield puts him aboard here in the first inning for Colorado. Oh, Andy CH is wearing a Freddie dark blue Dodgers jersey on stream. Hell yeah. Can we agree to disagree that Freddie Freeman is great wherever he is? Unfortunately, he landed in the Dodgers organization and left the Braves, but you live and deal with it. I still root for Freddie Freeman no matter what. Ball is called, challenge here by Sean Murphy on a pitch that was low. ABS challenge in progress here. And it was a strike at the bottom of the zone. Good challenge by Sean Murphy, and it's 0-1. Barely. They didn't give the... how much by... Oh my lord, I can't talk. How much it missed by. Jeez, fouled away, 0-2. Okay, time to put in the YouTube links. So we get a little pause here. Castro ended up fouling that pitch off of himself, so he's kind of in some pain, and now the trainer's going to come out for Colorado to take a look at him. I didn't catch where it hit him. It looks like maybe in the right leg. Trainer is out to talk to Castro, so we get a little bit of a pause here. They're showing a replay right now. Oh, it did not hit him in the leg. It hit him in the third leg, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. So that is understandable why he is in some pain. Hit him below the belt. Let's put it that way. So he is back and at least semi-ready to go here. Trainer goes back to the dugout. Castro uncomfortably stamps back into the left-handed batter's box. Not moving very fast, though. Holmes comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses in the dirt. Ball 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 20 pitches in here for Holmes. 15 homers, 54 RBIs for Willie Castro. Holmes comes set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way misses high. Ball 2, 2-2. Runner at first, nobody out. The leadoff walk stands at first base. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, third base side. A swinging bunt will stay fair. They had the infield shifted over to the right, and nobody was there to field it. It's an infield hit. And it's first and second now here for Colorado. 58.6 miles an hour on the exit velo. And it just trickled down the third baseline, and nobody was there to field it. So first and second here for Colorado. And actually, I was wrong. Austin Riley is not playing today. It's Mauricio Dubon playing third base today for the Braves. Mickey Moniak will be the hitter. First and second, nobody out. First pitch to him, fastball stays high, and it's ball one. So Grant Holmes in a little bit of trouble here in the second inning. 2 on with nobody out. Holmes comes set. Looks back at second once, and the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side, off the base of the Braves dugout. And it's 1-1. Got some links in there put by Sam Sinbin, CH, Bombers Game Mike, Thomas Fitzpatrick, District Nation. Holmes comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, breaking ball line to the right side, caught by Olsen, throwback to second, not in time. So an L3, and then he tried to get the double play at second base, but Rumfield gets back in time, and there's one away, runners stay where they are, first and second. Line drive that was caught by Matt Olson, and then he tried to throw it behind the runner at second base, but Rumfield got back in time. So one away now, and the pitch is in there for a strike on a slider. It's 0-1. The hitter is Connor Norby. Right-handed hitter, 224 average, 6 homers, 25 RBIs on the season. Holmes comes set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss on a slider down below the strike zone, and it's 0-2. Dr. DeLay, Pittsburgh content, jolly good takes. Mr. San Francisco himself. Grant Holmes comes set, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball shortstop. Kim has got it, throw to second for one. Albies relay to first is in time, a double play. 6-4-3, they roll it up. Kim, Albies, Olsen, and we are through the top half of inning number 2 unscathed. Grant Holmes gets out of the minor jam, and a beautiful double play turned by the Braves sends us to the bottom of inning number 2 from Atlanta. What up, Scott? How's it going? Just getting underway here from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. We're through an inning and a half scoreless. Can't complain. Hell yeah. Go Rockies. All right. I'll let you off with a warning that time. We are back at the ballpark. Ronald Acuna Jr. set to lead things off. Sagano winds, and the first pitch to him called a strike on the inside. That didn't look like it clipped the zone, but it did. Ronald Acuna, 228 average on the season, 13 homers, 35 RBIs. Stands in to lead things off in the bottom of inning number 2. The wind and the pitch misses down and away, ball 1. Sagano, 18 pitches in. Through 16 pitches in that first inning. A wind, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a high pop-up, goes out of play, and it's 1-2. Random Ozzy, how's it going? Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy! Acuna stands back in, right-handed batter's box. Sagano from the wind gets his sign. Starts his wind, and the 1-2 pitch on the way, misses outside, sweeper way outside, and it's 2-2. Acuna leading things off for the Braves in the bottom of inning number 2. 4, 5, and 6 here for the Braves. Acuna, Harris, and Dubon. Sugano winds. And the 2-2 pitch on the way stays high. Acuna didn't bite at it. And it's full count, 3-2. Sam, I like how you dropped my link in there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sagano winds. And the 3-2 pitch on the way misses inside ball 4, and Acuna is aboard to start the second. So both teams are copying each other. Both teams went 1-2-3 in the first. Colorado started this second inning with a full count walk, and now the Braves do it with Ronald Acuna here. First base runner of the ball game for Atlanta. Just for the culture. Here's Michael Harris, who stands in, left-handed hitter. First pitch to him, breaking ball misses downstairs, ball 1. So Sagano will pitch from the stretch for the first time in this game with Acuna on at first base. Harris, .292 average, 21 homers, 72 RBIs. Excellent defensive center fielder, but he's got the power as well. Here's the 1-0 pitch, misses outside, ball 2. 90 miles an hour there on the cutter. So runner on first here for the Braves, bottom 2 with nobody out. Decent speed at first base in Acuna as well. He gets his lead. Sagano comes set. And the 2-0 pitch on the way, swinging a high pop-up, will go out of play foul, and it's 2-1. Harris stands back in. He's ahead in the count. Hitters count at 2-1. Sagano comes set. And a pickoff move back to first. Acuna back in, standing up. Acuna gets his lead off of first. Sagano comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way misses outside on a fastball. 3-1. Now to Michael Harris. Now the Braves threaten for back-to-back walks here, and Harris has got a good count in his favor. 3 balls and a strike. Sagano comes set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way, taken for fastball inside corner, strike 2, and it's full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back-to-back full counts for the Braves to start this inning. Rising Rhino, there's his link right there, provided by Mr. Samuel himself. Sagano from the stretch gets his sign, comes set. Acuna his lead off of first. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into left center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit, and it's going to split the outfielders and go to the warning track. Acuna is flying and rounding third. He will come in to score, and the Braves take a 1-0 lead in the second. RBI double for Michael Harris, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. Good piece of hitting there for Michael Harris. Goes into the left center field gap. And Acuna with his speed scores first to home, and the Braves are off and running here against Colorado. And Acuna was flying. And he scores without a play. Goes first to home. And now Mauricio Dubon to the plate. Harris at second now. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball into right center field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Carrick drifts back to make the catch. Tagging is Harris, heading for third, and the throw is cut off. A productive out there for Dubon. Harris moves up to third base, and there's a runner 90 feet away here for the Braves with 1 away. We're Was that nacho good, Andy, the one I had you pick up? I could go for some nachos right now. Nachos are always a good time. Do I need to put Chase Cad's link in here? I forgot the I, dang it. You can put Chase Cad's link in there if you want. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what he's been up to. Here is Mike Yastrzemski now, runner at third. Sagano comes set. And the first pitch to him, breaking ball, finds the bottom of the strike zone. It's 0-1. So the Braves strike first here in the bottom of inning number 2. RBI double by Michael Harris. He now stands at third. With less than 2 out, RBI chance for Yastrzemski. Oh, school. You're right. Sagano set, and the 0-1 pitch misses in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate by Goodman. It's ball 1-1-1. Timeout called. They exchange the baseballs because it's got a little scuff on it. God forbid. School, soccer, hockey, yeah. So Yastrzemski stands back in. Runner still at third. Harris gets his lead. Sagano from the stretch comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way misses downstairs again in the dirt, and it's 2-1. So now hitters count to Yastrzemski. Sagano from the stretch comes set. Third baseman Castro playing in on the grass. The 2-1 pitch is hit in the air. Down the left field line, foul territory. Going back is Castro, still going back, and that one goes out of play. It's foul. 2-2. Young fan given the baseball by a generous supporter in Truist Park as well. Timeout, I believe, was called before this next pitch. Now Yastrzemski will stand back in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sagano from the stretch comes set. Long look in. And the 2-2 pitch on the way stays high. Full count again. Another full count here for the Braves. 3 of the 4 batters in this inning for the Braves have had a 3-2 count. And now time is called by Yastrzemski. So he steps back out again. Oh, I forgot I unsubbed from him. Oops. My watch just told me that it's time to stand. No! Yastrzemski now back in. Sagano comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a line drive down the right field line, but it hooks foul. So still 3-2 to Mike Yastrzemski. 1-0 Braves here in the bottom of inning number 2. Trying to add on with a runner 90 feet away with one out here. Sagano comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul. They'll do it again, and a little hula dance by the first base coach over there. Trying to get out of danger there on that ground ball that scolded right past him. And now, Sam, you can tell Sinbin that I got an opportunity to say hula dance in a real game. Sagano now steps off. Sagano comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball off the umpire's mask, and it knocks it down. And he just smiles it off, so he's okay. But that foul ball came back and knocked the mask off the home plate umpire. Oh, it hit both of them. It hit the helmet of Goodman, the catcher, and then it ricochets off of the umpire's mask. A little double whammy there. 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will. And now we're back ready to go. Sugano comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Down goes Yastrzemski. So now 2 away with the runner on third. Okay, let me go tell him. All right, 2 away. Runner at third. And the hitter will be Sean Murphy. The first pitch to him. Check swing on a ball outside, didn't go, ball 1. Murphy has been battling the injury bug all year long. He finally got back into the lineup in that Dodger series, and he hit his first home run of the season. Sagano set, and the 1-0 pitch on the way stays high, ball 2, 2-0. Murphy batting a .188 since coming back into the lineup. Harris still the runner at third. Sagano comes set, and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball left side. That is a fair ball inside third base, and down the line it goes. Harris will come in to score. The ball ricochets off the short wall down the left field line. Murphy to second, slides in safely. It's an RBI double, and the Braves take a 2-0 lead. Let's go. Sean Murphy just keeps it inside the third base bag, an RBI double for him, and the Braves take a 2-0 advantage here in the second inning, as Harris kind of had to jump out of the way there. But it went right over the top of the bag. And an RBI for Sean Murphy to give the Braves a 2-0 advantage. And now the hitter will be Hassan Kim. Sagano comes set, and the first pitch to Kim hits him. It came in and hit him right in the arm. It was a cutter, only 89 miles an hour. And the Braves have runners on first and second now on a hit by pitch. Hassan Kim, who made his way into the starting lineup and got the RBI walk-off hit against the Dodgers 2 nights ago. And now first and second here for the Braves. Now we have a timeout called and a mound visit by Goodman, the catcher. And now Goodman turns back down. And the Braves are already back to the top of the order again. Drake Baldwin will come to the plate for the second time in as many innings. First and second with 2 men out for Baldwin, who was the lone RBI guy in yesterday's game with his leadoff home run. First pitch to him, breaking ball outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Baldwin 0 for 1 in the ball game, flew out to open it out for the Braves in the first. Sagano comes set already at 43 pitches, by the way. And the 0-1 pitch to Baldwin, swinging a ground ball towards the middle and through for a base hit past the diving Tovar. Murphy will round third, he will come in to score. Kim moves up to third base, and it's 3-0 Atlanta. 3-run inning here in the bottom of inning number 2. Drake Baldwin with an RBI single up the middle. And runners are at the corners here for Atlanta. They lead 3-0. Just a ground ball right past the mound and snuck its way into center field on the second base side of the second base bag. And it was past the diving Tovar. And an RBI single for Baldwin, 3-0 Braves here in the second inning. He said nice, and he'll timestamp it. Simbin loves that hula dance call. Here's Ozzie Albies, runners at the corners. And the first pitch to him, breaking ball misses outside, ball 1. So 2 of the 3 runs that the Braves have put up here in the bottom of inning number 2 have come with 2 out. Ozzie Albies now to the plate for the second time. Sagano at 45 pitches already, comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball into center field. Straight away, Carrick drifts over towards left center, and he will make the catch to end the inning. But a big inning for the Braves, and a productive one at that. They score 3 runs on 3 hits, and they lead Colorado 3-0 after 2 innings on the Friday night showdown from Atlanta. He's currently live calling Jays and Mariners. Yes, sir, he is. He's doing that Apple TV game. Sinbin's side is not gross, but Apple TV is. Thank God for all those fans that Sin Bin's doing the game, because Apple TV is miserable. Let's go talk to Fitzy. Fitzy made a post about an hour ago. I don't want to do it, but I need to take the night off. I'm still not feeling 100%. Need at least one more night to hopefully be 100% again. So it sounds like Fitzy's not live. Hopefully he feels better. He's missed a couple streams now. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Chom commented on that post. No worries, Fitzy. Take as much time as you need. Get healthy soon. Hell yeah. And he spelled it all correctly. Damn. We are back in Atlanta for the Friday night showdown. Grant Holmes now has a 3-run lead to work with. First pitch of the inning is outside corner cutter for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Veen, who leads things off for Colorado. Veen, Tovar, and McCarthy here in the third inning, and the Braves have a band. The Braves have a marching band in their crowd as if like we're in a college football game. That is awesome. Holmes comes set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way stays up and away. Ball 1-1. He's at CH right now. Hopefully CH is having a good stream. What's the score of that game? Tariq Skubal in his return to Detroit. Here's the 1-1, misses in the dirt. And it's ball 2-1 the count. Still no score, bottom 5. So 2 balls and a strike to Veen. 8-9-1 due up here for Colorado, and a 3-0 Braves lead. Holmes is set, and the 2-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball in between first and second for a base hit into right field. And now hustling around first and now putting the brakes on. Throw back to first by Acuna from right field. Veen gets back in time. And it's a leadoff single for him, 100 miles an hour off the bat on a base hit into right field. And he took a wide turnaround first, and Acuna tried to throw him out at first base as well. Good, not a bad idea by Acuna. They cut back from the replay late, swing and a miss on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. The hitter will be Ezekiel Tovar, who's batting just .210 on the season, 10 homers, 41 RBIs. I'm going to mess with him. Here's the 0-1 pitch, squares around a bunt, pulls it back, ball misses downstairs, ball 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Tovar. Holmes is set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back. It's 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tovar. Holmes from the stretch, comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way misses in the dirt, 2-2. 85-mile-an-hour slider misses downstairs. Holmes is at 36 pitches here in the third inning. Holmes gets his sign, comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He got him to chase it. On the ball in the dirt. a strikeout for Holmes for out number 1 here in the third inning. So Holmes gets the strikeout. Runner still at first with 1 away. That'll bring the top of the order back to the plate here for Colorado. Most strikeouts via the slider this season. Grant Holmes now has 68. Chris Sale has 99. They're the 2 and 3 in the major leagues. As this one is fouled back, and it's 0-1 on a fastball. .38 pitches now here in this third inning for Holmes. Runner on first with 1 out. Holmes comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into left field. Coming on is Yastrzemski, and he makes the running catch going towards the foul line. He's got it, throws it in quickly. Runner has to stay put at first base, and there's 2 away. On an L7 is what will rule that. And now the Braves broadcast is split screening a commercial from Zaxby's. For no apparent reason. Now we're back. Cole Carrig will be the hitter. 2 out, runner on first. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first. First pitch to him here. Misses outside, ball 1-0. Ooga booga. The surface of the book is what it translated to. Holmes set 1-0 pitch, swinging a ground ball foul back behind the plate. And it's 1-1. 84-mile-an-hour slider. Holmes comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball, well hit, right center field. Harris going back to the warning track, to the wall, makes the catch just in front of the wall to end the inning. That was a scary fly out from Carrig, but Harris gets there. And a sigh of relief from Grant Holmes as we head to the bottom of the third inning from Truist Park in Atlanta. It's the Braves 3 and the Rockies 0. You are listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball. I will be back in just a moment for this commercial break. No! No!
Into the Bermuda Triangle. Wow. Acuna with a shoestring grab. Thought it was down, Frenchie, off the bat. It looked like it was going to get to the turf.
That's where that speed comes in. We saw Eli White on the other side, and this is all jump right here. You have to read this right away, and I think, you're seeing right there, if Ronald's healthy, this is what you see in the outfield. It's what we've missed the last few years with him not being able to be 100%.
Slap to the left side, diving grab. Austin Riley playing over the shortstop position. And the Braves are flashing some leather tonight.
How about it here for Austin Riley? First it was Ronald, and now it's Austin at third. Couple of Superman happening right now.
Wanting to get in on the action.
Estevez just cannot seem to find it right now. And here's Smith to try to win it. Dom Smith hits it deep to right field. Back on it, and what a way to close! Walk-off grand slam in his Braves debut. Dom Smith, welcome to Atlanta. A 6-run comeback for the Braves in the 9th. And Smith slams them to a walk-off win and a 2-0 start on the season.
Tigers acquired him. Uh-oh. To right and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. That's a homer. And the Braves grab the lead here in the 9th. Ozzie Albies, his second in 2 nights here in Arizona.
We almost got some take me out to the ball game already. It's not that time. God. We're back at the ballpark. Matt Olson will stand in to lead things off here for the Braves. 3-0 our score. The wind of the first pitch to Olson. Big swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And now a wild throw from the catcher, like we're in Little League, goes over Sagano's head. So now they get a new baseball as it trickles out behind Senga into the field. Sagano. Olson back in the box. Sagano from the wind. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball sent foul back behind the plate. And it's 0-2 quickly to the Braves' first baseman. Sagano about to hit 50 pitches. He's at 48 on the ball game at a rough inning against this red-hot Braves offense, giving up 3 runs in the bottom of inning number 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Olsen, who called time before that last pitch and now comes back in. Sagano winds. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back. They'll do it again. Matt Olsen 0 for 1 in the ball game with a strikeout back in the first inning. Batting .258 on the season, 37 homers. Sagano back in contact with the rubber, the wind. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs in the dirt. Ball 1-1-2. So the Rockies get a new baseball again. Goodman back settled in behind the plate doing the catching. Sagano back in contact with the rubber, gets his sign. The wind. And the 1-2 pitch to Olsen, swinging a foul ball, just barely got a piece of it off the end of the bat, and he stays alive. 87-mile-an-hour splitter. That was off the plate away, and now Olsen will stand back in, still 1-2. Sagano gets his sign, the wind. And another 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball. First base side, it'll be the second baseman, Norby, to make the play, and he throws to first in time, 1 away. 4-3 on the put out for Matt Olsen. And there's 1 away here in the Braves' third. So Olsen retired to start the inning. And that'll make way to Ronald Acuna, who will stand back in. Acuna walked his first time, so no official at-bat for him. He also scored one of the 3 runs that the Braves scored in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him, clips the top of the strike zone on a sweeper, strike 1. 53 pitches now for Sagano. Acuna stands back in, right-handed batter's box. Sagano winds, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive up the middle, off the glove of Norby and into center field for a base hit. Acuna rounds first and stops. As Norby tried to dive for it, and it ricochets off his glove into center field. That'll be a base hit for Ronald Acuna, and he's aboard for the second time in as many at-bats. So that one rang right past Sagano's head. Take care all. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. I'm so sorry. Take care all. I'm off to my local soccer game. Have a good time, Mr. Ozzie. Here is Michael Harris, who stands in. Pickoff move back to first. Acuna back in, standing up. I feel like you don't like chicken wings. I love chicken wings. I'm not a huge fan of buffalo, though. Buffalo sauce, not a huge fan of buffalo sauce. And now the home plate umpire calls time before this next pitch. Looks like you might have been having a problem with the pitch clock. Now we're ready to go. Sagano comes set. And the first pitch to Harris squares around a bunt and fouls it away. And Acuna is on his face for some reason on the ground. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully they show us a replay. Let's see what happened here. Acuna got his secondary lead, and then Harris fouled off the bunt, and he had to kind of stop running, and he fell on his face. So we're ready to go. Squares around a bunt again, gets it down third base side. Off the mound to play it is the pitcher. He'll throw to first in time, and there's 2 away, but Acuna moves up to second base. So a productive out there for Harris, but now there's 2 away. As Acuna moves up to second base on that bunt. Barbecue sauce is good. I like barbecue. My favorite wings are mango habanero. Here's Mauricio Dubon to the plate. Sagano set in the first pitch. Misses. Ooh, called a strike though. Nowhere close. And it's strike one to Dubon on a pitch that shouldn't have been called a strike. Sagano comes set, looks back at second once, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Acuna rounds third. He will come in to score, and Dubon stops at first. It's another RBI single for the Braves, and they take a 4-0 lead on another 2-out hit. As Mauricio Dubon drives home Acuna for his second run scored of the ball game, and it's 4-0 Braves here in the third. He was a little out in front of it, but he got enough barrel on it, and he serves it into left center field, dunks it in for a hit. Acuna scores easily. 4-0 Braves here against Colorado. And now Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Sagano comes set in the first pitch, swinging a line drive into center field, and that's down for a base hit. Dubon will move up to second base, station to station for the Braves, and it's first and second now here for Atlanta. Another 2-out hit for the Braves. Mike Yastrzemski joins the early hit parade. I'll be back. Just want to check some high school football scores in my area. Hell yeah, Sam. So first and second now with 2 away here for the Braves. And that Michael Harris bunt, by the way, a couple batters ago, pays off, moves Acuna into scoring position, and allows him to come in to score. Got some sort of a pause here in between pitches. I don't know exactly what's happening. But it looks like we are ready to go now. Sean Murphy will be the hitter for the Braves. Sagano comes set. And the first pitch to Murphy. Swinging a high pop-up. Goes out of play, and it's 0-1. Sean Murphy, 1-for-1 RBI double in the previous inning in the second, and he also scored a run. Sagano back in contact with the rubber from the stretch, comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up, goes foul again, and it's 0-2 to Murphy. And now the home plate umpire walks away, getting some more baseballs from the ball boys, so we get a little bit of a pause here. Now we're back and ready to go. Home plate umpire back in his position. Murphy steps back in, right-handed batter's box. Sagano from the stretch. Gets his sign and comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball. Murphy stays alive. Curveball, 79 miles an hour, just got a piece of it. Sagano back in contact with the rubber from the stretch, comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way stays high. Fastball misses high, and it's 1-2. Runners on first and second for the Braves. They tack on another run here in the third. 3 of their 4 runs have come on 2-out hits. Sagano comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way to Murphy misses downstairs, and it's 2-2. Splitter at 86 miles an hour. So now the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, 2 runners on here for the Braves. Sagano comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, called strike 3 inside corner. No challenge by Murphy. It was borderline. And that'll end the inning, but the Braves do tack on another run. 4-0 Braves now after 3 in Atlanta. And now let's take a look at some scores around Major League Baseball, because we have not done that yet while we're waiting in between innings here. Most of the games are underway. There's a couple West Coast games tonight that'll start later. We will be doing, after this game, Diamondbacks Giants again. For those of you that were here last night, we did that game last night. We're going to continue it tonight as well after this game. Ooh, the Tigers had a 1-0 lead, and then the Dodgers tied it here in the top of the 6th. 1-1 in Detroit between the Dodgers and the Tigers. Nationals have a 5-1 lead over Miami. 6-0 Rays over the Padres, but the Padres do have the bases loaded in the top half of inning number 5. No score between the Royals and the Guardians. Mets have a 1-0 lead over the Astros. Blue Jays with a 3-1 lead over the Mariners. Our game 4-0 here in Atlanta. Yankees have a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. Brewers have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. No score between the White Sox and the Twins, just underway there in the first inning. Just underway from St. Louis between the Pirates and Cardinals, no score. And later tonight, the West Coast games that we mentioned, the Phillies and the Angels at 9:38. The Orioles and the Athletics at 9:40. And then the Giants and the Diamondbacks at 10:15, all those times Eastern. I am on the West Coast, so it is 6:38, 6:40, and 7:15 for myself. And we have one final today, Reds 10, Cubs 8, and a high-scoring affair from Chicago. And we are back at the ballpark at the right time. Wiley Ballard, sideline reporter for the Braves, currently giving a report about... No, I don't know what that was about. So we are back and ready for action here in Atlanta. First pitch from Holmes is fouled out of play to Hunter Goodman. Fouls it away off to the right. And it's 0-1. Sam's back. Welcome back, Samuel. Holmes comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way to Goodman misses outside on a slider. Ball 1-1. 8:18 p.m. here. For you right now. Oh yeah, you're on the East Coast. Here's the pitch from Holmes, swinging a line drive, snared by Dubon at third, and he throws across in time. Good play by Mauricio Dubon on the hot corner. Didn't really have to go from right to left at all, but that ball was scolded right into his glove, and he makes the play, 1 out. He went down to his right knee and just fielded it on a hop on a hard-hit baseball. That was beautiful. There's one away here in the 4th. First pitch now to the next hitter for Colorado. Rumfield fouls it down the first baseline. It is 5:20 p.m. where I am right now on the West Coast. Holmes comes set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive towards left field. Coming on is Yastrzemski. He'll have to play it on a hop, and it's a base hit to left field for Rumfield. 84.1 miles an hour off the bat from Rumfield for a base hit to left. Yastrzemski couldn't get to it. So a runner on first here for Colorado. That'll bring Willie Castro to the plate. Runner on first with 1 out. And Holmes is at 47 pitches here in the 4th inning. Rudy. First pitch to Willie Castro. Misses outside on a changeup. 87 miles an hour. Ball 1. Rumfield his lead off of first. Holmes comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive foul down the left field line. And it is 1-1. Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Next pitch for Holmes will be number 50. He comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way stays high. It's 2-1. Blue Jays lead the Mariners 3-1, and that's because I'm not streaming that game. Mariners undefeated when I'm live. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Castro, swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Albies on the dive, makes the play, flips to second. Kim stretches and gets him. What a play by Ozzie Albies. He dives away to his right, he backhands it on the dive, and then skips it along the ground, and Kim stretches out for the out. That was a beautiful play. Full extension by Ozzy Albies, who belly flops and flips to Kim. And it's a 4-6 fielder's choice for the putout. That was a beautiful play by Ozzy Albies. And now the next hitter will be Mickey Moniak, who takes downstairs for ball 1. And they're showing another replay of this defensive play from Ozzy Albies, who went full extension on the dive. Beautiful. One ball and no strikes to Moniak. Holmes deals, and it's grounded towards the middle again. No chance for Albies to get to that one. Base hit into center field. And Tovar will move first to third. Or Castro, excuse me. Willie Castro goes first to third on a base hit up the middle by Mickey Moniak. And runners are at the corners now here with 2 out. .45. So runners at the corners now here for Colorado. The hitter will be Connor Norby, the second baseman, who is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play back in the second. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Slider down below the strike zone, and it's 0-1. Holmes at 54 pitches here throughout the first 3 2/3 of this game. And the 0-1 pitch misses downstairs again. Another slider, and it's ball 1. Runners at the corners here for Colorado with 2 out here in the 4th. Holmes comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way outside corner, painted it on a fastball, and it's called a strike 1 and 2. And now a challenge here from Connor Norby that I think he's going to lose. It painted the outside corner. They go to the ABS challenge, and he did lose it. It's a strike, and it's 1 and 2. We do have some NFL action tonight for week 3 of the preseason. Seahawks just got underway in Kansas City. Swinging a foul ball out of play. They'll do it again at 1 and 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with runners at the corners. Holmes comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, third base side. It's a fair ball for Dubon. He'll throw the long way to first. Good stretch by Olsen, who gets a low throw, and the inning is over. 5-3 put out, and we are halfway through 4 in Atlanta. Colorado strands the runners at the corners. As we head to the bottom of inning number 4, it's 4-0 Atlanta. Let's take a look at that Seahawks game, shall we? See if we got an update on a score. It started about 25 minutes ago. It's still scoreless. 7:39 to go in the first quarter from Kansas City, but the Seahawks do have an interception, and it was Trevon Diggs. Welcome to Seattle. His first interception as a Seahawk. Trevon Diggs has an interception, former Dallas Cowboy. It was thrown by Garrett Nussmeier, the rookie quarterback out of LSU. Garrett Nussmeier, who is a rookie quarterback in the Kansas City organization now, from LSU, threw an interception to Trevon Diggs for the Seahawks. Minus 14-yard return. Looked like they might have tried to do something fancy. Seattle has the ball on their own 4-yard line. We are back in the ballpark. 4-0 Atlanta has the lead. They come back to the plate here with Hassan Kim set to lead things off. It'll be 9-1-2. Kim, Baldwin, and Olbies here for the Braves. The wide and the first pitch to Kim misses downstairs. Ball one and a curveball. 81 miles an hour. Sun beginning to set in Atlanta, Georgia. The wind and the 1-0 pitch from Sagano misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 to Kim. Kim is no official at bat. He got hit by a pitch back in the second inning, so he's 0 for 0. The wind and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at the knees, called a strike, and it's 2-1. 4-0 Braves here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Sagano from the wind, pitch number 69 on the way. The wind and the 2-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball into center field, straight away for Carrick to make the catch, and there's one away. F8 on the putout for out number one here in the fourth inning. So that'll make way to the top of the order again. Drake Baldwin will come to the plate for the third time already through the first 4 innings. Baldwin is 1 for 2 in the ball game. RBI single back in the second. And now a time is called. We're going to get a mound visit here from Goodman. Goodman and the home plate umpire walking out. Ooh, there might be a pitch comm issue. It looks like there is a pitch comm issue. Home plate umpire is out there as well. They're going to bring him a new piece of equipment. So Colorado runs him out a new pitch comm communication device. Looks like we're ready to go now, as Baldwin looks to stand in with 1 out, nobody aboard in the fourth. No, it doesn't look like we're ready to go now. So they're still trying to figure this out. What do we think, guys? Do we like pitch comm? I think it's unnecessary. I think pitch comm is unnecessary. And then stuff like this happens and it delays games. Still talking out there. Now the home plate umpire and Goodman, the catcher, start walking back towards the plate. So now we're ready to go. Sagano his sign. The wind and the first pitch to Baldwin is in there for a strike on a fastball, and it's 0-1. .70 pitches now for Sagano. Baldwin 1 for 2, as we mentioned, in the ball game. Sagano winds, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Baldwin tried to send that one to the chop house, and it's 0-2. And now Baldwin calls time before this next pitch. And he stands back in very quickly. Sagano gets his sign. The wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way misses in the dirt. Ball one. Slider at 87 miles an hour. So a ball and 2 strikes to Baldwin now. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-0 Braves. Sagano gets his sign. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a line drive into center field for a base hit. Baldwin serves it right back where it came from, and he's got his second hit of the ball game and his second hit in as many at-bats. He's 2 for 3 now, and he's on first with 1 away for the Braves. Fastball over the outside portion of the plate, just served it into center field for a base knock. So Baldwin aboard with 1 out. 2 for 3 in the ball game after hitting a home run in yesterday's game. And now here's Ozzie Albies. Sagano comes set, and the first pitch. Breaking ball finds the bottom of the strike zone. And it's 0-1. Olby's 0 for 2 in the ball game, ground out and a fly out. Sagano comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way misses way high. And it's ball 1-1-1. 92 miles an hour on a fastball up and away. Sagano comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive right field and just foul. That's 1-2. Good day, Andy Foster. Good day, Sam. Hi, everyone. I just liked and subscribed. I appreciate you, Sports. Oh, God. Sports Roostabout? Oh, you're going to have to help me out. I'm horrible. But I appreciate it. Welcome in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Stays high. And it's 2-2 to Ozzie Olbies. Sagano from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball fouled away at the plate. And it's still 2-2. Roustabout. Sports Roustabout. Sports Roastabout? Roustabout? Roustabout. I can't read and I apologize. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses downstairs full. 3-2 to Olbies. Time called at the plate now. Next pitch will be number 80 for Sagano. He comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball off to the left. They'll do it again. Olby set to stand back in, left-handed batter's box. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side against the right-hander. Sagano comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Down goes Olbies. He had some profanities that everybody just saw him say, and there's 2 away here in the 4th inning. So now that'll make way to Matt Olson. Baldwin still the runner at first. Braves have had a lot of success hitting with 2 outs tonight against Sagano. Sports Roustabout. Hell yeah. First pitch to Olson. Clips the outside corner on a fastball, and it's strike 1. Sagano already 82 pitches. 2 outs here in the 4th. He comes set. And the 0-1 pitch to Olson misses downstairs. Ball 1. Splitter at 88 miles an hour. Sagano comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way misses outside, sinker. 93 miles an hour outside of the strike zone, and it's 2-1. Olson now ahead in the count. Sagano comes set again from the stretch. And the 2-1 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive down the left field line, going opposite field into the corner. McCarthy going back, has just enough room to make the catch about halfway down into the warning track. And Olson flies out the other way to left field. Braves strand a runner on base. And we are through 4 innings of work here from Truist Park in Atlanta. It's the Braves 4 and the Rockies nothing. Let's take a look at some action happening elsewhere. The Seahawks now have a 3-0 lead. Let's go. In NFL preseason news, the Ravens have a 34-3 lead over the Commanders. Not even into the 4th quarter yet. The Falcons have a 14-6 lead approaching halftime in Miami. At halftime, the Panthers lead the Texans 6-3. Giants and Jets 7-6 Giants about halfway through the second quarter. Jaguars 3, Buccaneers nothing, just over halfway through the second quarter. Bengals 3, Eagles nothing. Approaching the end of the first quarter from Philadelphia. Saints 3, Cowboys 3 from Dallas. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Saints have the ball first and goal at the Dallas 7. Cardinals Packers tied at 3 apiece starting the second quarter. And still tonight we'll have the Vikings and the Broncos from Denver at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Then 2 games tomorrow across NFL preseason to wrap out the preseason in the NFL. Lions Colts from Indianapolis at 10 Pacific, 1 Eastern on NFL Network, and the Bears and the Titans from Tennessee at 3 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern. I share all the play-by-play streams from Sydney, Australia. Dr. Delay at District Nation, at Thomas Fitzpatrick, at Sinbin Stream, and a whole lot more. Hell yeah. Sinbin currently doing Blue Jays Mariners over on his channel. He's live currently. Dr. Delay is he live? We are back at the ballpark. Dr. Delay is not live currently. Here's the first pitch from Holmes. Big swing and a miss by Veen, and it's 0-1. But he does all the Pittsburgh content. District Nation. Washington Sports, also not live currently, but he does the Washington Sports. Here's a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. Another wide turnaround first, and he will stop there. Leadoff hit to start the inning for Colorado. Thomas Fitzpatrick, night off today for him, but he's got the Boston Sports. Sinbin, as we just mentioned, currently live for Blue Jays Mariners. Pirate on in about an hour with Dr. Delay. Got it. They just haven't started yet. District Nation. Oh, he's off this weekend. Here is the next batter for Colorado. Slider misses inside, and it's 0-1. Who is this at the plate? Is that Tovar? It is Tovar. Grounds it to third and foul. And it's 0-2. Tovar 0 for 1 in the ball game. Veen is the runner at first base for Colorado. Nobody out in the fifth. And a 4-0 game. Holmes from the stretch comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses in the dirt. Ball 1. Good stop behind the plate by Sean Murphy. Holmes sitting at 63 pitches here in the fifth inning. Nobody out with the runner aboard. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball, first base past the diving Olsen and into right field for a base hit. Acuna gets to it quickly. Veen will move up to third. He goes first to third on the base hit as his helmet flies off. And Colorado's got something cooking here in the fifth inning. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Right-handed hitter goes to first base, opposite side of the field, past the diving Matt Olson. So runners at the corners for Colorado here against Grant Holmes in the fifth. Dangerous territory now for Holmes as we get situated here. New hitter will be McCarthy, back to the top of the order. Breaking ball misses outside. It's ball 1. So runners at the corners with nobody out, and a dangerous part of the lineup here for Grant Holmes to face, with the top coming back up. Holmes comes set, and the 1-0 pitch on the way misses outside. 2-0. I'm a play-by-play with JJ Mod and trying to promote the wonderful streams that all of you guys do for us. I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Here's the 2-0 pitch. McCarthy rips it into right field. Acuna drifts back, and this ball is caught just in front of the warning track. The runner from third and Veen will come in to score. It's a sac fly for McCarthy. Colorado on the scoreboard, and it is 4-1. Braves lead by 3. So F9 on the putout, but it is a sacrifice for McCarthy. The run comes in, and Colorado's on the scoreboard. So 1 out with a runner on first here for Colorado. And the first pitch from Holmes to Carrig. It's called the strike on the outside corner. It's challenged immediately by Carrig, so we go back to the ABS to see if this was a ball or a strike, and I think it's going to be overturned to a ball here. But let's see what the robot says. And it is outside for a ball, and it's 1-0. Missed by 0.7 of an inch. So 1 ball and no strikes to Carrig. Holmes from the stretch comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way outside, basically the same spot, called the strike again. And it's 1-1. I'm also a Phillies, Eagles, and 76ers fan. Please don't hold that against me. 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball towards the middle. That's through for a base hit. Harris gets to it in center field. The runner will go first to third. And again, the Colorado Rockies have runners at the corners. Tovar moves up to third base on an 106-mile-an-hour base hit up the middle. And now we're going to get a mound visit here by the Braves pitching coach. Base hit for Carrig right up the middle. And Colorado starting to get to Grant Holmes now. Now Hunter Goodman will be to the plate. Runners at the corners with 1 out. He stands into the right-handed batter's box. Holmes from the stretch comes set. And the first pitch, swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. Nothing and 1 the count to Hunter Goodman. He broke his bat, it looks like, in the process as well, so he needs to get a new piece of lumber. Goodman stands back in with a new piece of lumber. Holmes comes set, and the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, third base side. Dubon can't get it. It ricochets off of both of the infielders and goes into left field. It's a base hit. Runner comes in, and Tovar. And that's an RBI single, I think, is what they're going to rule it. Dubon and Kim, the third baseman and the shortstop, both dove for it. And it ricochets off of both of them, I think, and goes into the outfield for a base hit. And it is 4-2 now, our score. Dubon, it hit off his glove, and then it kind of ricocheted off of the shoulder of Hassan Kim as they both dove for it, and it's 4-2 now with runners at the corners. And now action getting going in the Braves bullpen. Dylan Dodd is out and throwing. First pitch is a slider in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch on the way, stays high, fastball, 1-1 the count. Holmes comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way misses down, 2 balls and a strike. So Rumfield 1 for 1 in this ball game, now ahead 2-1 in the count. Rough inning here for Grant Holmes. Holmes from the stretch comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way, a little half swing. He went around and it's called a strike by the home plate umpire, and it's 2-2. Holmes at 76 pitches now here in the 5th inning. And now time called at the plate, I believe. Holmes from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way misses in the dirt, and it's full 3-2. Now a dangerous pitch on the way here from Grant Holmes. Willie Castro waits on deck here for Colorado. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Holmes comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball, little chopper over the top of the mound, charging is Kim. He fields it, throws to first. That's the only play. Another run will come in to score in the process. And it's a 1-run ball game. Colorado cuts it to a 4-3 Braves lead. So another productive out for Colorado. And the 4-0 Braves lead has been trimmed down to 1 run. It's 4-3 now. Now Willie Castro to the plate. First pitch to him. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 0-1. So runner on second base now here for Colorado. A 1-run ball game. Time called at the plate by Willie Castro. He steps back out, kicks the bat against the cleats a couple times, and stands back in. Oh, 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. There's the way they line up out in the field. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs. Ball 1, 1-2. Castro 1 for 2 in the ball game, single back in the second. Here's the 1-2 pitch, misses in the dirt again, and it's 2-2 again. Dylan Dodd still warming up out there in the Braves bullpen. Holmes comes set, deuces are wild, and the pitch. Swinging a line drive, fouled on the right field line again. Deuces are still wild at 2-2. Holmes comes set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive into right center field. That's trouble. Harris on the run, shows off his speed and gets there. Michael Harris has got excellent range in center field, and he saves the day, but a big inning for Colorado. They score 3 runs. They're now out hitting the Braves 8-7, and it's 4-3 Atlanta as we head to the bottom of inning number 5. We are in between innings here in Atlanta. Got ourselves a good game now. The line score so far on this game for Colorado: 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the Braves, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Atlanta had a 3-run second inning and a 1-run third. Colorado just had a 3-run fifth. That's where we stand right now. Braves will have a beefy part of their order coming to the plate. Acuna, Harris, and Dubon, 4, 5, and 6. In the bottom of inning number 5 as they try to get some insurance back. And we are back at the ballpark in Atlanta. Apparently it is Los Bravos night on September 23rd against the Cincinnati Reds. So Ronald Acuna Jr. will dig into the right-handed batter's box. We've got ourselves a 1-run ball game. Sagano is still out there at 85 pitches. And Ronald Acuna Jr. will face him for the 3rd time. The wind and the first pitch to Acuna. Swinging a drive into right field, going back his V, and it's over his head and bangs off the wall. Acuna on his way to second, throw in quickly, a headline slide, he's safe, and it's a leadoff double for Ronald Acuna Jr. on the first pitch of the inning. 108 miles an hour off the bat from Ronald Acuna, and he bangs it off the right field wall, and he's in scoring position immediately to start this inning for Atlanta. Good piece of hitting by Ronald. Good hustle as well on a headline slide into second base. So the Braves are in business to start the bottom of inning number 5. That'll bring Michael Harris to the plate. Runner on second with nobody out. Sagano set and the first pitch. Swinging a high fly ball deep into right field. This ball's way back to the wall and gone, a home run. Michael Harris into the chop house, and the Braves get 2 of those runs back immediately. All it took was 2 pitches. Here in the 5th inning, Acuna doubled off the wall, and 1 pitch later, Michael Harris sends it into the chop house seats, and it's a 6-3 Braves lead. Let's go, Michael Harris. And now Mauricio Dubon will stand in. He takes a ball. It's 1-0. Sagano remains out there. The wind and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs again, 2-0. Fastball at 93. So home run Michael Harris. 2-run shot makes it 6-3 Braves. The wind and the 2-0 in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Fastball at 92. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball off the mound and into center field for a base hit, Mauricio Dubon. 3 straight hits to start the inning for the Braves, a double, a home run, and now a single by Dubon and a ground ball up the middle. 104 miles an hour off the bat. What up, Terry? Chat, y'all think Grant Holmes comes back out? I don't think so, personally. I think it's going to be Dylan Dodd. And I don't think Sagano gets out of this inning either. I think he gets pulled before this inning's over. In fact, he's getting pulled right now. We got a pitching change for the Colorado Rockies. Braves lead 6-3. I'm assuming they're about to cut to commercial as they shut the lights on them, turn the stadium red, and everybody's doing the chop with their flashlights. And they just cut to commercial. So we'll get a pitching change here for Colorado. No indication on who's coming into the game as of yet. I need Holmes for one more pitch. Is this sports betting related? I don't think he's coming back out. Who do we get? So the final line for Sagano, while we wait for them to announce the new pitcher. 91 pitches is where he finishes, 58 of those being strikes. He pitched 4 innings, 4 strikeouts, but 6 earned runs. The Braves kind of pounced on him. Still no indication on who the new pitcher is, as we are already back from commercial. Nothing is updated yet. Mauricio Dubon's on at first here for the Braves. New pitcher for the Rockies will be Manfredi. Mark Manfredi will be into the game. There it goes. 4 games, 2.25 ERA. He is from the stretch, left-handed pitcher, deals. Lane Thomas also checks into the game for the Braves as a pinch hitter here in the 5th. A 1 pitch on the way. Thomas swings and grounds it foul, and it is 0-2 very quickly. Here to Lane Thomas, who the Braves acquired from the Kansas City Royals at the trade deadline. Manfredi comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Down goes Thomas on 3 pitches. He has not been very good since coming to Atlanta. Just like that, there's 1 away. So 1 away, runner on first is Dubon. Sean Murphy will now come to the plate. He has an RBI double in this game and a run scored. He's 1 for 2. Manfredi set. And the first pitch to Murphy misses inside, ball 1. Fastball at 96. Manfredi comes set. Dubon is lead off of first. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball, center field, straight away. Going back is Carrick to the lip of the warning track. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Murphy just missed it and hit it to the deepest part of the park. So a loud out number 2 there for Sean Murphy. 2 out. Dubon stays at first. And he is out number 2. 5 pitches into the outing for Manfredi, and now the hitter will be Hassan Kim, who is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats with a hit by pitch. Please bring Holmes back out. I don't know. First pitch to Kim. Sweeper falls in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kim 0 for 1 in the ball game, as we just mentioned. Got hit by a pitch. Runner on first is Dubon. Not a big lead against the lefty. Manfredi set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back. It's 0-2. Kim was the hero a couple nights ago against the Dodgers. The walk-off RBI single gave the Braves the win in Game 2 of that 3-game set, in which the Braves swept the Dodgers out of town. 1-0 win yesterday. Manfredi set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball back behind the plate again. Ooh, and it almost came back and hit Kim off the ricochet. Still 0-2 though. Manfredi set. Long look, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball, not very deep. In fact, it won't even leave the infield. On the left side, the shortstop Tovar drifts back into shallow left to make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. Braves get some runs back immediately, though. Michael Harris, a 2-run homer into the chop house seats. We're to the 6th inning in a 6-3 ball game, and now we'll see, Mr. Terry, if Holmes comes back out. Please, please. Yes, we shall see. Colorado's got Moniak, Norby, and Veen coming up. See if he stays in this game. I've got some bad news. Dylan Dodd has just entered this game. So he will take over the pitching duties here for the Braves. Defensive sub as well. Lane Thomas will remain in the game after pitch hitting for Yastrzemski. He will play left field. And Dylan Dodd comes into this game for Atlanta. First pitch to Mickey Moniak stays high for ball 1 on a sinker. Top of the 6th inning, 6-3, Braves have the lead. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a drive into right center field. Harris on the run. This ball is back to the wall and just off the base of the wall. Moniak on his way to second base. Harris's throw in, nowhere close. And Moniak with the leadoff double here to start the 6th inning for Colorado. He barreled that one up into right center field. Good piece of hitting on a fastball that was just a little outside, but pretty much right down the middle. And he drives it into right center field for a double to lead things off for Colorado here in a 3-run game. Yeah, sorry, Terry. I had a feeling he was going to get pulled there. Here's Connor Norby to the plate now, runner on second. Dodd comes set in the first pitch, swinging a high pop-up behind the plate. Murphy off with the mask, and it goes out of play. It's 0-1. So no balls and a strike to Connor Norby. Runner on second base with nobody out to start this inning for Colorado here in a 6-3 game. Dodd comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Got him to swing at some high cheddar there on a sinker. 94 miles an hour, and it's 0-2. Dodd comes set, and the 0-2 pitch on the way stays high. Ball 1, another sinker. 93 miles an hour there from Dylan Dodd. Dodd comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way stays down and away now, and it's 2-2. He goes from 0-2 to 2-2. as the Braves broadcast just zoomed into a cooler full of Coors Light. Hail, yeah. Oh, that's Coors Banquet, excuse me. They just zoomed right into it for no apparent reason. Hail, yes. Dodd comes set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He got him with some high cheddar on a sinker, and there's one away. So one away here in the 6th inning. After Dodd gets the strikeout, runner still on second base in Mickey Moniak. The hitter to the plate will be Zach Veen, who's 2 for 2. He's been causing some chaos on the bases as well in this game. He's a hard player, and you can tell just by the way he's running around out there. So Veen, who's 2 for 2, stands in, left-handed hitter. Dodd comes set. And the first pitch is a check swing that misses down. He did not go. And it's ball 1. Cutter at 87 miles an hour off the plate. Dodd from the stretch comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a high fly ball, right center field. Acuna and Harris will converge. It'll be Harris, the center fielder, to call Acuna off. He makes the catch, F8 on the putout, and there's 2 away. So 2 away now after the leadoff double. That still stands at second base. 9 pitches into this outing for Dylan Dodd. So 2 away now. We're in the top half of inning number 6. Now Ezekiel Tovar will be the hitter. Dodd comes set, and the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a cutter at 86 miles an hour, and it's 0-1. Dodd plays with the rosin bag behind the mound for a little bit. Now he's ready to go. He comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Tovar swings and hits a pop-up behind second. Olby's coming back. Acuna coming in. And it will be Acuna to track it down and make the catch. And the inning comes to a close. We are through 5.5 innings from Atlanta. They strand a runner at second base. 6-3 our score. Braves have the lead. They have 10 hits compared to the Colorado 9. As we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning here from Truist Park in Atlanta. My nose itches. I promise I'm not picking it. I don't need any gold in my life. God, it really itches. What is happening? I'll be right back. I'm going to get a Kleenex. No, I'm not going to pick. Be right back.
Perez first pitch. Out into the Bermuda Triangle. Wow. Acuna with a shoestring grab. Thought it was down, Frenchie. Off the bat, it looked like it was going to get to the turf.
That's where that speed comes in. We saw Eli White on the other side, and this is all jump right here. You have to read this right away, and I think, you're seeing right there, if Ronald's healthy, this is what you see in the outfield. It's what we've missed the last few years with him not being able to be 100%.
Slap to the left side, diving grab. Austin Riley playing over the shortstop position. And the Braves are flashing some leather tonight. How about it here for Austin Riley? First it was Ronald, and now it's Austin at third. Couple of Superman
Infielders
right now.
wanting to get in on the action.
All right. Perfect timing. We're back at the ballpark. Braves lead by 3. They come back to the plate here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Right now they're showing the Braves mascot Blooper playing a golf simulator. And now we're back and ready to go. Leadoff man for the Braves will be Drake Baldwin. 1-2-3 up here for Atlanta. Manfredi remains out there for Colorado. Lefty versus lefty in favor of Manfredi here. First pitch to Baldwin, misses outside, ball one. Sweeper at 79 miles an hour. One-0 pitch on the way, fastball in there for a strike. And it is 1-1 to Baldwin. Manfredi comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive, caught at shortstop by Tovar. He laser beamed that one right past the mound, but Tovar was standing in the right place at the right time. L6 on the putout, and there's one away. So now that'll bring Ozzie Olbies to the plate. Switch hitter will bat from the right side this time against the lefty. Manfredi comes set, and the first pitch to Olbies. Inside corner, call the ball, and we're going to get a challenge here from Goodman behind the plate. So we go back to the ABS monitor. I think this is going to be overturned to a strike, and I'm going to preemptively put it on the board, and it was a strike on the inside corner. Almost the entire baseball is in the strike zone there. So no balls and a strike to Olbies. Manfredi from the stretch comes set. And the 0-1 pitch to Olbies fouled away off to the right. And it's 0-2. 95-mile-an-hour fastball there to Ozzie Olbies, and he fouls it away. And now he's got to protect the plate. Down 0-2 with Matt Olson waiting on deck. Manfredi comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way outside. That one looked like it slipped out of his hand. That was a changeup at 88 miles an hour. And it's 1-2. Manfredi set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way to Olbies, swinging a line drive over the head of Tovar and into left center field for a base hit. Olbies rounds first and is chugging for second. McCarthy's throw in. Headline slide, close play. He's out. Olbies is thrown out at second base by McCarthy in left field. Walt Weiss, the manager, has his hands up to see if they want to challenge it. They're on the phone seeing if they want to, and they do want to challenge it. So we'll see if Olbies gets in. It was a close play at second base on a headline slide. They'll go to the replay monitor to see how close that play was. Ooh, a little swim move by Olbies on his way in. I think he's safe. Oh, what a swim move by Olbies. As they're looking at it, wonder if there's a way for me to not get in trouble here. It was a beautiful swim move on a close play by Ozzie Olbies. They're looking at it.
Big goal scored. Here's Albies from the right side.
Well, that doesn't help.
Hearing a laugh. ABS powered by... We said that.
Seriously? Okay, never mind. They're still showing the replays. It was a beautiful swim move by Olbies, and I think he got in there, unless his hand came off the bag on the second try, which it might have. Okay, so now taking another look at it, Olbies was initially safe, I think, but I think his hand came off the bag as he was sliding through and finishing the slide. And now the Rockies... Olbies is standing at second base. He's surrounded by Norby and Tovar, and they just laughed at him as they showed the replay on the monitor, and the umpire just confirmed it. He is out, and Olbies is laughing on his way back to the dugout. So Olbies is out. It was a great effort, but he is out. At second base after further review. Let's see if they fix this, or if it's still... Okay, never mind. Wanted to try to show you, but never mind. Here's Olson now, takes outside ball one on a slider at 85 miles an hour. Nobody on, 2 out. Manfredi comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way falls in. Slider for a strike, and it's 1-1. Olsen 0 for 3 in the ball game. Manfredi kicks and fires inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Olsen. Manfredi comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way to Olsen misses outside, and it's 3 balls and a strike. So Olsen now way ahead in the count. Manfredi comes set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way to Olsen, swinging a high fly ball. He turned on it, not very deep. Going back is Norby, and now coming in is the right fielder Veen. Dives for it, and it's off his glove down for a base hit. So a pop-up into no man's land in between the right fielder and the second baseman. Veen, the right fielder, came in and dove for it, but he couldn't get to it. And Olsen's aboard, and the inning stays alive. A bloop single, and we'll take it. A line drive in the books. That pitch was way inside, and Olsen somehow made contact with it, and it gets down for a hit. Welcome back, Samuel. So now Acuna a chance to swing. First pitch to him is laced into left field and down for a base hit. In front of McCarthy, who plays it on a hop. And another 2-out hit for the Braves. Acuna's aboard, and now it's first and second with 2 men out. Oop, I gotta update the score here, I'm sorry. Or update the scoreboard. First and second now here for the Braves, a couple 2-out hits. They've been swinging the bat very well with 2 outs. So Olsen is at second, Acuna is at first. With 2 away here in the 6th, and now a mound visit here by the pitching coach. So a brief timeout here. Acuna walks back to the dugout as well. Michael Harris will be the hitter here for the Braves. Pitching coach makes his way back to the dugout for Colorado. So 2 on with 2 out here for the Braves. Olsen at second, Acuna is at first, excuse me. Michael Harris is at the plate. All discombobulated here. They do have a shift on for Harris. The shortstop in Tovar is playing about as up the middle as you can in 2026. Manfredi set. And the first pitch to Harris, fouled away, and it's 0-1. Show you what I'm talking about with the shift here for Colorado. Shortstop is playing up the middle on the shortstop side. Remember, in 2026, you cannot cross this imaginary line right here on an overshift. We also have the second baseman playing way over. Manfredi set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into left field. McCarthy on the run will get there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Harris flies out to left field, and that'll do it for the 6th. Braves strand a couple runners on base. We head to the 7th inning here from Atlanta. It's the Braves 6 and the Rockies 3. Let's get some score updates while we're waiting. We haven't done that in a few innings. All right, CH's Dodgers about to finish off a win, it looks like, in Detroit. It's a 1-run ball game, though, so don't count out the Tigers just yet. 2-1 Los Angeles over Detroit. Nationals have a 9-2 lead over Miami in the 9th inning. Royals have a 3-0 lead over the Guardians in the 9th inning. Astros have a 3-1 lead over the Mets. Down in New York, when we checked it last, it was 1-0 Mets. 3-run inning for the Astros, it looks like. Rays are all over the Padres 9-4 in the 7th inning. Blue Jays all over the Mariners 8-1 in Toronto. Our game 6-3 Braves. Yankees still a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox, and they have the bases loaded. Brewers have a 3-1 lead over the Rangers in the 6th inning. Cardinals 3-0 over the Pirates in St. Louis. White Sox 5-4 over the Twins in Minnesota. And then this game looks like it's warming up. The Phillies and the Angels about to get underway in Anaheim. And then later tonight, Orioles Athletics, Diamondbacks Giants, and a final already today, 10-8 Reds over the Cubs. And perfect timing, we are back at the ballpark in Atlanta. Good eye, mate. New pitcher into the game for the Braves as well. Ray Kerr comes in. His first pitch is grounded foul down the first base side. Whoops. 0-1 pitch on the way. Ooh, hit him, McCarthy, on the elbow, and he is in pain on his way down to first. A hit by pitch hit him right in the elbow, it looks like. And there's a runner on here for Colorado. So he will get attended to a little bit. He waves off the trainer. Just a stinger. Oh, and it didn't hit him in the elbow, it hit him right in the hand. Right in the hand on the plate. Here's Ray Kerr, who's into the game for the Braves. Only 2 games before this one. Hasn't given up a run yet, but he's only pitched 2 innings. So a fairly fresh arm out there for the Braves. He hits a batter. And a runner on first. First pitch to Carrick, who stands in for Colorado, is outside. And it's ball 1 on a curveball at 80 miles an hour. Cole Carrick is 1 for 3 in the ball game, singled back in the 5th, and he also scored a run. Kerr comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Acuna coming over here. Long run, still running, sliding catch! Ronald Acuna! Full sprint, slides, and makes the catch right on the chalk. And a beautiful play for Ronald Acuna for the first out of the inning. When he is back and he is healthy, it shows. Tremendous catch by Ronald Acuna, and he just slides for about, 5 yards and just kind of does the pose there on the ground. Beautiful play by Acuna. He just slid and just kept drifting after he makes the catch. And now the next pitch, swing and a miss, dropped by Murphy. No advance by the runner at first base. But nice sliding catch by Acuna. I was hoping they would have it, but they do not. No balls and a strike. The pitch to Goodman, swinging a ground ball left side. That's through in between third and short for a base hit. Thomas gets to it quickly. And runners are on first and second now here for Colorado. Base hit to the left side, 100 miles an hour off the bat. So McCarthy moves up to second base. Goodman with a base hit to left. He's at first. And TJ Rumfield will be the hitter. Rumfield, the lefty. Middle infield is playing up the middle here for the Braves. First pitch in there. Fastball, strike 1. So first and second with 1 man out here for Colorado. And the 0-1 pitch, fastball again in there for a strike, and it's 0-2 quickly to Rumfield. Cleanup man for the Rockies is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hassan Kim playing up the middle as much as you can. Olbies is pinching a little bit, looking for a double play ball as well against the lefty, but he can't go over too much because Rumfield, the pull hitter, on the left side. Kerr comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses outside. Fastball again, and it's 1-2. Dodgers-Tigers just went final, 2-1. Dodgers won it. Good for CH, his team back in the win column. Here's the 1-2. Outside just missed, and it's 2-2. Probably the right call by the home plate umpire, but it was close. Good to see you, Sports Roostabout. Spread the word of his channel to JJ and his viewers. Thank you, Sam. Kerr set in the 2-2. Misses outside again. Full count, 3-2. Now Colorado threatens to load the bases here in a 3-ball count. Kerr comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way just missed outside again. It's ball 4. No challenge. And the bases are loaded for Colorado. Tying run on base now. Go-ahead run at the plate with the bases loaded. Now we'll get a mound visit here by the Braves pitching coach. So Hefner, the pitching coach, is out. Talking to Kerr. Sean Murphy was out there as well, and now the Braves have action in their bullpen. Victor Medeiros is throwing in the bullpen for the Braves. So now we're back and set for action here. Kerr from the stretch comes set. Willie Castro at the plate. First pitch to him, swinging a high fly ball, center field straight away. Harris drifting now towards right center field. He'll come through it. He makes the catch. And the tagging is the runner from third. Throw will go to third. He'll score. 2-run ball game as a runner comes in and scores. So a sac fly and an RBI for Willie Castro. And it's back to a 2-run ball game here in Atlanta. So runners on first and second now with 2 out here for the Rockies. That'll bring Mickey Moniak to the plate in a 2-run ball game. 2 for 3 in the ball game is Moniak, DHing today for Colorado. Kerr comes set, and the first pitch, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side. And it's 0-1. Runners get their leads off of first and second. Kerr from the stretch comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way misses inside. Ball 1, 1-1. 81 miles an hour on the curveball there from Kerr. He's thrown 15 pitches here in the 7th inning so far. Kerr comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, fastball outside corner, called a strike, and it's 1-2. So now Kerr a strike away from getting out of the inning. Timeout called before the next pitch by Moniak. He stands back in now, left-handed batter's box. Kerr from the stretch gets his sign, comes set. At the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that takes us to the 7th inning stretch here in Atlanta. Kerr gets out of it. He does give up a run at 6-4. And we will take a break for the 7th inning stretch. You are listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball. We'll be back in a moment.
Perez first pitch out into the Bermuda Triangle. Wow. Acuna with a shoestring grab.
Thought it was down, Frenchie. Off the bat, it looked like it was going to get to the turf.
That's where that speed comes in. We saw Eli White on the other side, and this is all jump right here. You have to read this right away, and I think, you know, you're seeing right there, if Ronald's healthy, this is what you see in the outfield. It's what we've missed the last few years with him not being able to be 100%.
Slap to the left side, diving grab. Austin Riley playing over the shortstop position. And the Braves are flashing some leather tonight.
How about it here for Austin Riley? First it was Ronald, and now it's Austin at third. Couple of Superman happening right now.
Wanting to get in on the action.
Estevez just cannot seem to find it right now. And here's Smith to try to win it. Dom Smith hits it deep to right field. Back on it, and what a way to close. Walk-off grand slam in his Braves debut. Dom Smith, welcome to Atlanta. A 6-run comeback for the Braves in the 9th. And Smith slams them to a walk-off win and a 2-0 start on the season.
Okay, we are back. I apologize. I missed a pitch, and now the next pitch, Durbon flies it into right field, and the catch is made for out number 1. So I apologize there. I missed a pitch and a half. Get set up here. Okay, now we're caught up. Ready to go. Okay, let me get caught up. Big K, let's go Braves. What up? The Primet. Lane Thomas now stands in. Fastball outside taken for a ball, and it's 1-0. I've added Andy to my sports streamers on my YouTube channel and set notifications, so from the next game I will share on my YouTube, X, and Facebook pages. I appreciate it. Let me drop into your channel as well while I'm thinking about it. 2 balls and no strikes now to Thomas. And the next pitch is hitting the air to right center, not even into right center. It stays on the infield. Catch is made by Rumfield, the first baseman. And there's 2 away just like that very quickly here for the Braves. And Mejia, by the way, is a new pitcher into the game as well. For Colorado. So 2 away very quickly here for the Braves. Sean Murphy will now be the hitter, and now Mejia wants a new baseball. So he steps off. Sean Murphy is the hitter here for the Braves. He stands back into the right-handed batter's box. Mejia gets his sign, comes set. And the first pitch to Murphy, swinging a line drive to right field. On the run is Veen. It's over his head, and one hops the fence. Murphy on his way. No, he'll stop around first. Veen got to it very quickly, and it's going to be a long single for Sean Murphy, who hit that one to the wall, 107 miles an hour for a long base hit for Murphy. The inning will continue here for the Braves. Sean Murphy coming back into the lineup and showing it as well. He came back for that Dodger series off the injured list. Hit a home run against Los Angeles, and now it continues over into this Colorado series. So runner on first here for Atlanta with 2 out. Ha-Seong Kim will now be the hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Next time you see play-by-play with JJ on live, drop in and say hi, and I can share out the channel. Copy that. I appreciate you. Strike 1 to Kim. Now Mejia comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up, goes out of play and foul, and it's 0-2 quickly to the Braves shortstop today. Thank you, CH. How's it going? Dodgers back in the win column. Let's go. I'll root for your team if they're not playing my team. Great sweep by the Braves, but I'm glad the Dodgers back in the win column for you. Mejia comes set in the 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Kim's going to challenge it immediately, and I think this one might get overturned. ABS says it's outside, and the inning will continue. It's ball 1 to Kim. So Kim stands back in. Mejia from the stretch comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball popped up and out of play it goes behind the plate. They'll do it again at 1-2. Sweeper there. Now a ball and 2 strikes again. Kim stands back in. Mejia comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball left side, snared by Castro, the third baseman. He'll throw the short way to second. It's a fielder's choice there for Kim, 5-4, and the inning comes to a close. We are through 7 innings of play here from Atlanta. It's the Braves 6 and the Rockies 4. It's so nice having a closer get a 1-2-3 inning. No more Diaz. Yeah, he needs to stay on the injured list for the rest of the year, it sounds like. Good eye, CH. We have just surpassed 1,000 views on the stream as well, so thank you to those of you in here sticking it out for Rockies and Braves. Here in just a little bit, once this game goes final, we'll jump into the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Waiting for this game to come out of commercial. Norby, Veen, and Tovar will be the guys due up here for the Rockies in a 2-run game. Only been one home run in this game, and it belongs to Michael Harris, who sent one into the chop house earlier. Just waiting for this long commercial break to come to a close. I don't know if you have seen this channel, but there's a giant stream named Liam who goes by Jolly Good Takes. Might be someone for you to check out. Go ahead and drop it, Sam. Oh God, do you guys know the thing that like takes over TikTok? The little like dumpling things that they open and people like freak out because they get a certain color or whatever. Apparently they're making Braves ones. Great. Fantastic. We are back in the ballpark for the start of the 8th. It will be Medeiros out of the bullpen, and the first pitch is inside, ball 1. So take a look at Medeiros real fast. They might pop up the stats right here. Yes, they will. I'll just read them off. 19 games, 3.28 ERA, 24% strikeout rate, and a swing and a ground ball foul. It's 1-1. There's Liam's link right there. Jolly Good Takes. He will not be live for the game tonight. He is actually physically in that stadium. Here's the 1-1 pitch outside, goes off the glove of Murphy and away, and it's 2-1, and we've got another Tarps Off crew here in Atlanta, Georgia. Braves 5 games up over the Phillies in the National League East as of right now. 79-55 on the season. Phillies 74 wins. That one stays high to Norby, and it's 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch on the way, swinging a swinging bunt back to the mound, and the play will be made by Medeiros. Throw to first is in time, and there's one away. 1-3 on the putout on a little swinging bunt back to the pitcher's mound. And there's one away here in the top half of inning number 8. So 1 out here in the 8th inning. Rockies down to their final 5 outs in this game. And now Veen will come back to the plate here for Colorado. Medeiros from the stretch comes set. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled away back behind the plate, and it's 0-1. Cutter at 94 miles an hour. Veen is 2 for 3 in the ball game, couple singles for him, and he also scored one of the 4 runs for Colorado. Medeiros comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way misses down in the dirt. Ball 1-1. 93 mile an hour splitter there. Medeiros comes set again. He's 7 pitches into this outing. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, half swing. He went around, says the home plate umpire, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh God, I'm sinking. My chair. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh my God, I'm like stuck. We're good. Still 1-2 to Veen. Medeiros from the stretch comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way stays high. Fastball at 99 miles an hour, and it's 2-2. Madero set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way skips in there. And it almost hit him on the bounce, and it's 3-2. Andy, did you put glue on your chair? Yes. You caught me. Madero set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way misses outside ball 4. Murphy is going to challenge it, and I think he's going to lose it. I think this is going to be a 1-out walk for Veen. They do go to the ABS challenge, though. So let's see. And it was outside ball 4. So Murphy loses the challenge. Braves down to 1 challenge remaining. Both teams now have 1 challenge remaining. And a runner is at first here. Walt Weiss is on the top of the dugout looking on intently. Madero's just 12 pitches in out of the bullpen. 1 out, runner on first now. And we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Troy Johnston will come in and pinch hit for Tovar. Troy Johnston comes in to pinch hit. Medeiros fires, and the first pitch is hit in the air to center field, left center field. Yastrzemski and Harris converge, and the catch is made by Lane Thomas. Yastrzemski's no longer out there. Lane Thomas, the left fielder, comes in and makes the catch. He got subbed in for Yastrzemski earlier in the ball game. And there's 2 away just like that. Runner stays put at first base, F7 on the putout. So 2 away, runner still at first, and now McCarthy will come back up to the plate. McCarthy is 0 for 2. He does have a sac fly and an RBI in this game, and he's also been hit by a pitch. First pitch to him from Medeiros. Cutter misses outside. It's ball 1, 91 miles an hour. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swinging a line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Acuna gets to it quickly. Veen will go first to third. And runners are at the corners now with 2 away here for Colorado. 2-out hit for McCarthy. As he hits that 93 miles an hour into right field for a base hit. So now runners at the corners here for the Rockies with 2 out against Medeiros. Yes, there's glue on my chair. I admit it. Imagine instead of a purple robe, you get a Barney the dinosaur head for the Rockies home run celebration. That would be awesome. Mound visit here by Sean Murphy. He goes out to talk to Medeiros. What a day to give up sniffing glue. So Cole Carrig will come to the plate now. He's 1 for 4, single back in the 5th and scored a run. Runners at the corners with 2 out here for Colorado. First pitch, swinging a line drive, foul down the right field line. Hits nothing in 1. Just ahead of a 91 mile an hour cutter. Medeiros comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. It was actually a splitter at 91 miles an hour, and it's nothing in 2. There is more action in the Braves bullpen. Brent Suter warming up out there. And the 0-2 pitch, little poke job to the right side. Sliding stop by Olbies. Gets up and throws to first in time by half a step. Carrig throws his helmet in frustration at the first base umpire. The Rockies are on the phone looking to challenge it. And they will challenge it. So Olbies makes a sliding stop at second base, gets up and throws to first. Colorado's going to challenge it. Carrig was not happy with the call. Let's take a look. Good play by Olbies on a backhanded play that knocks him down. Gets up and throws to first. It's close. Have to see it again. Here's another look at it. Olsen stretches. I think he might be safe. That was a close play, though. They're looking at it. I think he's safe. Cole on the field was out at first base on a very close play. Let me see another replay of it. It's almost simultaneous. Would Andy and JJ coexist, being a Phillies fan and a Braves fan? I don't know sports Roostabout's thought on this topic. You could put rivalries aside. They confirmed the call. Oh, man, that might cause some controversy. That was close. Let's see if we get a replay of this in here. That was close. So we go to the bottom of inning number 8 as the call stands. I don't think we're going to get a look at it, but it was very close. JJ and Andy would be fine. We're all just here to have fun and support each other. Yes, sir. That doesn't go for the Dodgers, though. Poor CH. No, CH is he's a good Dodger fan. That's the exception. Out. Redemption for last night's blown call. Yes, sir. That was close, though. I thought they were going to call him safe. But it was almost simultaneous. Not going to get a look at it either. Oh, maybe.
Madero's trying to end the top of the 8th right here. And Ozzie with a great play. And a strong throw gets carried.
That was the play. We're not going to get a replay view of that, but that was the play in question. It was very close. I would like to see a collaboration between Andy and JJ, wouldn't you? I don't think I've ever had any interaction with JJ. Phillies Braves, though, would be fun. I'll tell you that right now. You can have a rivalry and still be respected. We are back. Baldwin at the plate takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. New pitcher into the game for Colorado as well. Bernardino will come in. Left-handed pitcher for the Rockies. He comes set. And the 0-1 to Baldwin, half swing. They'll not appeal either, and it's a ball, and it's 1-1. So Bernardino, 61 games, 2.72 ERA. He comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss by Baldwin on a curveball, and it's 1-2. Being Aussie, I love all of them, but don't tell Phillies fans. They would chase me out of town. Philly fans are on another level. Bernardino set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way, taken outside by Baldwin, ball 2, and it's 2-2. Two pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Baldwin. He strikes out. 77-mile-an-hour curveball for the first out of the 8th inning. So one away, bottom 8. Ozzie Albies will now be the hitter here for the Braves. First pitch to him. Cutter misses just downstairs. Ball 1. Bernardino from the stretch comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball falls in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Remember, after this, for those of you that are sticking around, once this game goes final, we will jump into the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Sinker in there for a strike. I missed a pitch. Sorry about that. 1-2 the count. Bottom 8 in the 6-4 game. Bernardino comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul. They'll do it again at 1-2. Sinbin! Welcome in those of you joining us over from Sinbin. Blue Jays were not very kind to my Seattle Mariners today. Congratulations on the win to the Toronto Blue Jay fans. Welcome in those of you from Sinbin. I appreciate you. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Olby's little poke job back to the mound. Jumping up in the air to play it is Bernardino. And the throw to first is in time. 1-3 on the putout. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of inning number 8. What up, Kieran? Appreciate you. Sports Edits. Welcome in. Caden. Appreciate you. Welcome in. I would like to see that too. It's something that you would have to set up with JJ. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, Blue Jays were not very kind. 8-1. Here is Matt Olson. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a cutter outside. And it's 0-1. Appreciate you, Sports Edits. Welcome in. Appreciate the raid, Sinbin. Solo home run for Seattle in the first, and that was it. Sounds about right. 0-1 pitch to Olson. Misses outside on a curveball at 79 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Canzone hit his 20th home run. One pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back by Olson, and it's 1-2. Last chance here in the bottom of inning number 8 for the Braves to get some insurance. Got a huge tarps off crew apparently. Here at Truist Park, they all look like a bunch of drunk college kids. Bernardino set in the 1-2 pitch, swinging a hard ground ball to first, snared by Rumfield, the first baseman. He will take it to the bag himself. One first baseman grounds out to the other. And we will head to the 9th inning. Last chance for the Rockies. Braves lead by 2. And Raisel Iglesias is getting set to close this baby out for Atlanta and give them another win. So Raisel Iglesias will come into this game. We'll take a look at him real fast while we're waiting for this game to come back out of commercial for the top half of inning number 9. So the Braves closer Raisel Iglesias on the season. 48 games, 1-2 record, 2.94 ERA, which is pretty good. He's pitched 49 innings, 52 strikeouts for him. He has 48 games on the season, and he has 28 saves. So looking for save number 29 here tonight for Raisel Iglesias. Started his career way back in 2015 with the Cincinnati Reds, moved over to the Angels, and then came to Atlanta at the 2022 trade deadline and has been here ever since. 6'2", 190, 36-year-old out of Cuba. So he's coming into the game for the Braves to try to close this baby out and give the Braves another win. We are back in the ballpark. Raisel Iglesias throwing his final warm-up pitches here. Smash the like. Thank you, Ricky. The future's so bright, I gotta wear sunglasses. All right, Braves are 3 outs away from the win. Raisel Iglesias gets set on the bump. Hunter Goodman will be the leadoff man here for Colorado. He stands into the right-handed batter's box. Iglesias winds, and his first pitch is a fastball. Called a strike on the outside edge. Good start. And it's 0-1 to Goodman. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up here for Colorado. The wind and the 0-1 pitch. Almost the same spot, just missed outside on a changeup, and it's 1-1. Goodman and Rumfield, the first 2 hitters here for Colorado. Iglesias winds, and the 1-1 pitch misses down and away on a slider, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch, misses outside, and it's 3-1. Fastball at 95 miles an hour, and now Goodman way ahead in the count. Timbuk 3 was the band right for that song. Swinging a line drive, bouncer up the middle. Olby somehow gets to it, but he has no play. It was a little knuckleball back towards the middle. Olby somehow got to it, but he had no chance. It's going to be a base hit. And Colorado will bring the tying run to the plate here. What up, Anna? How's it going? Ghana, Atlanta. Outside ball 1. Hunter Goodman at the plate here for Colorado, representing the tying run at the plate now. Or excuse me, TJ Rumfield, TJ Rumfield is at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Iglesias kicks and fires. Fastball in at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1. 93 miles an hour there from Iglesias. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Oh. 1-1 pitch. Misses inside. Fastball, 2-1. Iglesias looks like he's having some trouble finding the strike zone. Two-one pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses outside, and it's 3-1. Braves might have to think about getting some action going in their bullpen. I am not comfortable with this right now. Rumfield way ahead in the count as the cleanup man for Colorado. Iglesias comes set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball in at the knees for a strike. Full count, 3-2. You know, that's why I dislike vertical streams. Damn Iglesias translated to damn churches. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Iglesias comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball. Olsen dives, makes the play. Throw to second for 1. Back at him, it's a double play. A diving play at first base by Matt Olsen. 3-6-3, a double play. And just like that, the Braves are 1 out away from the win. What a play by Matt Olsen at first base. Beautiful play on the hot corner on the right side of the infield. Olsen to Kim to Olsen for a double play, and the Braves are 1 out away from securing the win. And now the first pitch here is a slider that misses inside, ball 1. In there for a strike on a changeup, and it's 1-1. Willie Castro at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Single, sac fly, and an RBI. Iglesias sent the 1-1. Misses downstairs, 2-1. Where is Turkey? What up, CH? The night keeps getting better in terms of MLB. Andy, there's a guy streaming bugs crawling on his arm in another country. What? Iglesias sent in the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2, and the Rockies are down to their final strike. Andy, redirect to your next stream. Yes, sir, that's the plan. All of his teams are winning or have won tonight. Hiya Guyan CH. Hiya Guyan Senben. Hello, CH. Oh no, he's not here. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a line drive. Diving catch by Olbies! Unbelievable! Ozzie Olbies has had a tremendous game defensively. He goes full belly flop and makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Braves win it 6-4. What a play by Ozzie Olbies! And the game is over. The Braves have beaten the Rockies here on the Friday Night Showdown. What a catch! Unbelievable. The defense was on full display tonight for the Braves all the way around. And they hang on to beat the Rockies 6-4, the final score. What a game. And all right, here's what we're going to do. We're a couple minutes from Diamondbacks Giants, so we're going to quickly end this one and move on to that one here in a minute. I have that stream set up. That's where we're going to redirect to. If you want to stick around and watch some bonus baseball tonight, that's where we're going. Ozzie Olbies made a tremendous catch, and we are going to move on to that game very quickly here. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes as we will get the Diamondbacks and Giants going. I'll see you guys in a few. Good night for now.
Perez first pitch out into the Bermuda Triangle.